Hello my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the Celestial Realm Tarot. I'm back once again with another pick a card reading. So today's reading is going to be all about love. What is your love story? Alright, so we have 3 piles here today, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. All you guys have to do is close your eyes for a minute, meditate, and the first pile you feel intuitively drawn to is the pile you're meant to pick. Alright, so let's start with the readings. See you later. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the self card, then this is for you. So let's start by seeing how you meet the love of your life. I have some astrological cards here, and let's get the information. Spirit, how will pile 1 meet the love of their life? Oh, all right, pile 1. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting you will meet your partner or the love of your life when you're focused on yourself, when something to do with you, like probably when you're hitting the gym, or I'm seeing like this is not exactly showing me a place. This is actually showing me like a phase of your life where you're so focused on yourself. Maybe you're tired and sick of relationships, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna choose me. I'm gonna focus on myself, my healing, my growth. That's when you're gonna meet this person. And I'm also getting that this person will approach you, and most likely you'll be alone at that point in time. So imagine yourself, let's say you're at the gym working out, focusing on yourself, getting that grind on, and maybe this guy or girl approaches you. All right, so basically, yeah, I'm getting that this person, either you'll meet them when you're all alone in a place, when you're experiencing a solitary sense of peace, you're enjoying the view at a sunset or something like that. That's when you can meet them. Second thing is when you're working on yourself, be it mentally, spiritually, or physically at the gym. That's when you might meet them. All right, so let's get into the first impressions of you guys. Okay, Spirit, so what will pile 1's first impression be of the love of their life? The Judgment card. All right, pile 1. So right off the bat, I'm getting like this person will instantly remind you of someone from your past. You feel like when you meet them or when you talk to them, that deja vu. I'm getting like you'll feel a sense of deja vu. Like, wait, have we met before? You might actually feel that when you look at them, like, okay, something that, like, when I look at this person, you're like, why do I feel like this thing happened before? Why do I feel like I already know who this guy or girl is? Right? So you're gonna feel a sense of renewal, or they might remind you about someone from the past. Maybe they remind you of your childhood friend, maybe your ex, but there's this sense of familiarity where you feel like you've met this person before. That's how you're gonna feel. All right, that's your first impressions of this person. Okay, pile 1. So what will your person think about you when they first see you? What will their first impressions of you be, Spirit? Let's give us some information. What will pile 1's person's first impression be of pile 1? Oops, just one minute, Spirit. Oh, okay. So pile 1, basically your person would think that you're someone who's first of all very defensive, like maybe you have a resting bitch face or something like that. I mean, no judgments, pile 1, trust me. I'm a victim of the resting bitch face too. But yeah, they kind of feel like you're unapproachable, or maybe you know what, pile 1, I'm also getting a scenario where you're like stuck in a situation all alone and you're looking for help, and that's when this person shows up to help you. Like, you're like a damsel in distress. Let's say you're traveling solo on a road and suddenly your car breaks down and you're stranded in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden this guy or girl pops up and they're like, hey, how can I help you, is everything all right? So I'm getting a situation like that. So basically they're going to view you as someone who's in trouble, who needs help, support, someone who's a bit defensive. Maybe you're introverted, I'm also getting that. All right, so that's going to be their first impression of you. Okay, now let's see the love story. How are you sweethearts gonna fall in love? Okay, pile one, let's see. Spirit, how will pile one and their person fall in love, their love story? Let's spill the tea, Spirit. Give me 5 cards, please. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, pile one. I'm already getting some information. Okay. Okay. All right. So pile one, what I'm getting right off the bat is this, your relationship with this person. Guys, why do I feel like the love of your life might be an ex of yours? Like, if some of you guys don't want to hear it, then it's probably a new person. But I strongly feel in your love story, there is going to be a situation where you guys get together, separate, and get together again. This time to last a lifetime. Your love is going to last a lifetime, pile one. Oh, wow. Maybe that's why. Guys, so I get like, second time when you run into each other, that's why you might feel like, why, oh my god, this person is from my past, you know, that rebirth energy. And this person is like, wait, I don't think he or she is still ready to forgive me, they're still wounded from the past, you know, they have not forgotten or forgiven. That's what I'm getting. So what I'm thinking is, before, when you guys were together, maybe as friends, or maybe you were actually dating, I'm getting a scenario where one of you guys must have cheated, or maybe one of you guys must have, you know, kind of rejected the other person in the situation and probably went behind their back and did something selfish, so that caused your relationship to end. And then you guys felt a sense of burden, and you're like, you know, why did I do that? Like, one of you will feel very guilty, and you guys are trying to move on, you know, get over the situation. You're like, okay, you know what, what's happened in the past is gone, I want to move on. But then, you know, the universe somehow magically brings you two back together, and so one of you decides to reach out and meet up. And I think that's what I'm getting. Like, you guys probably will bump into each other, like out of the blue, at random, and then you reconnect after years of no contact, and then you fall in love again, and then you decide to give each other a chance, because this time both of you have actually worked on yourself. Yeah, maybe you met when you were very immature, maybe you didn't know what to do, maybe it was just a casual situationship. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm seeing, pile one. Your love story is going to be, you know, a person, you break up or you separate, and you reconnect or reconcile years later, and then you fall in love again, and that's your person, essentially. Wow, this is Loki. Oh my god, this is giving me this very filmy, you know, movie-like love story. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, pile one. So hope this reading resonated, pile one. If it did, please like, share, and consider subscribing. All right, bye. Hello, pile two. If you chose peace, then this is your reading. All right, let's start. So I have some astrological cards here that will tell me how you guys will meet. All right. So Spirit, please tell me, how will pile two meet the love of their life? How will pile two meet the love of their life? Wow, the 8th house. All right. So pile two, what I'm getting is, okay, I'm getting two different scenarios. No, actually, I'm getting 3 different scenarios for you guys. All right. The first scenario is, you will meet them after an intense, rough, transformative period in your life. All right, just when you felt like your life has done a complete 180, you're like, whoa, what the heck was that? where, you know, there's like this major transformation that you guys go through. That's when you're going to meet your person. And another thing that I'm seeing is you guys actually might meet them through a one night stand or like a sexual hookup kind of situation. All right. Maybe it happens out of the blue. So that's how you might actually meet the love of your life. I know it sounds silly, but yeah, I mean, who knows? Life's crazy, right? Okay. And the third thing that I'm getting is oh my god, I actually forgot. Like something just popped into my mind and I legit forgot. I'll do. If I'll remember it, I'll tell you later. But these are the two things that I'm getting. Or yeah, and I also feel like you guys actually uh wait a second. I'm thinking pile to wait. Oh yeah, you guys actually might meet in an emergency situation. Let's say a fire broke out and maybe you're stuck inside and a firefighter comes to rescue you, and then the firefighter is the love of your life, you know? And yeah, so these are the three things. Oh my god, guys, my memory is rusted. I don't know why I'm forgetting so many things these days. But yeah, so the three situations is first, you might meet them after a rough transformative period in your life. Number two is you might actually meet them through a hookup or a one night stand. Three, in an emergency situation, all right, out of the blue. Like you had no idea and you just happened to meet the love of your life in like an emergency situation. All right. Okay, pal two. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff. Your first impressions of one another. So, Spirit, what will pile two's first impression of their person be? What will pile two's first impression? Okay. Oh, only one, Spirit. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, first of all, you might feel like, first of all, you feel like this person is very active. This person is very quick with whatever they do, whether it's mentally or physically, the way they move. Yeah, you feel like this person is very quick, very active. You also feel like maybe this person maybe came from a distance to meet you. I'm seeing a sense of distance between the both of you. All right, so that's your first impressions essentially. There's something so magnetic about this person. They're very quick, they think really fast, they're very good at decision makings. I'm also getting that maybe you feel like they are choosing between two options at that point in time. Maybe they're contemplating two things, what to do, what's the next step should be. So that also, I feel like this person is in two minds and they're making a decision about something. Well, that's your first impression, that's what's going to be. All right, now let's check your person's first impression of you. All right, the Hanged Man. Pile 2, you guys are probably stuck in a situation. That's what I'm getting. This person will feel like you guys are probably stuck in a situation and are waiting to be rescued, or you're going through a stagnant phase. Like there's the sense of stagnancy when it comes to you. That's what your person's gonna feel looking at you for the first time. Or maybe, you know, they're just so starstruck, they're like, hold on, let me take a minute to, you know, admire Pile 2's beauty. I'm also getting like there's something about you that just makes them just stuck like that, and they're like looking at you. They're completely like smitten by you. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, I'm also hearing she turned my world upside down for some reason, and I think it correlates pretty well with the Hangman. Yeah, you guys must be hot, Pile 2. All right, so let's get to know about your love story. Spirit, please tell us about Pile 2's love story with the love of their life. Give me 5 cards, Spirit. Oh, oops. I hit the camera by accident. Oh my god, the death card literally popped up for Pile 1. I'm not even kidding, you guys. I'm literally not even kidding. Oh my god. Even this card came up, the Four of Cups. Guys, I feel like, why don't you take a look at pile 1 as well, just in case. Wow, the Two of Cups. How sweet is that? Beautiful, beautiful. Pile 2. Okay. Guys, I feel like, do you remember like when I was explaining how you guys were gonna meet? I said it's a transformation, right? So maybe you've lost someone, maybe you've experienced a death, and the death card literally deals with transformations and endings, right? So maybe you've dealt with the death of a previous relationship, a death of a loved one, or just you've had a soul death where you died as a person. I mean, not literally, but you know, when you feel like you had to break yourself apart so that you can build yourself back together. So maybe you've gone through a situation like that, and I think you were in a space where you just wanted to be left alone. You didn't want to like meet anyone. You just were very like, you know, isolated. You isolated yourself from the world. And wow, and that's when this person's gonna come into your life, pile 2. This person, you know, they just appear out of the blue, and just when you maybe there's a part of you that felt like whenever you try to express or give somebody else your cup of love, you kind of felt rejected, and you've just gone through that phase where, you know, you felt like, you know what, maybe I'm not destined for love. And just when you think that it's all done for you, like you're gonna like probably end up in a coffin pretty soon due to the lack of love. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know, that's when this person pops up out of the blue and they change your life, pile 2. One more thing, like your partner can actually be someone who's pretty well known or famous or maybe of a higher status than you, because I'm clearly getting that after you enter into a relationship with them, you're just like your whole life transforms. You know, like, you know, I'm getting one thing. For some reason, Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina popped into my head. Like maybe a situation is like that, you know, maybe he's your Prince Charming and he comes and he, you know, he just changes your life for the better. That's what love does, right? Love is so unexpected, it's so beautiful, and it happens when you least expect it, right, pile 2? So, and then your life, which felt very stagnant, boring, dull, it's gonna get spicy all of a sudden. Like, this person is gonna be your rock. They're gonna be like, you know what, you wanna start a business? I'll help you fund it. Go ahead. Like, this person has a very go getter mentality and it's gonna rub off on you. So, everything you've ever wanted to achieve, this person is gonna have your back. They're gonna have, I think your financial situation is gonna be amazing after you enter into this person. Like, sorry, not enter into that person. Lol, that sounded so weird. Matlab, when you enter into a relationship with this person, it's going to be amazing, pal 2. I'm so happy for you guys. I hope this reading resonated and I hope this gave you some clarity, pal 2. All right, bye, see you later. Hello, pal 3. If you chose the mind card, then here is your reading. So, how will you meet the love of your life? So I have some astrological cards that will give me some clarity about how you're going to meet your person. Spirit, how will pile 3 meet the love of their life? Oh, okay. Pile 3, you guys are most likely to meet your person at work. That's very strong. Like when you're focusing on your long-term goals, or maybe you're focused on your career or something through work or through your work colleagues. That's what I'm getting. You might also meet them through your father. That's what I'm getting. Pile 3. Okay. So let's get into the juicy stuff. What will the first impressions of each other be? Okay. Pile 3. What will pile 3's first impression be of their person? Spirit. Oops, just one pile. Ooh, you're gonna see them as someone who's ruthless. Like maybe this person is an authority figure or a boss figure, but something about them, like they have strict boundaries. They might even have a very intimidating presence. Yeah, that's gonna be your first impression. You're gonna think they're authoritative and intimidating, and maybe they're a very sharp communicator. They're very ruthless as a boss, something like that. All right. Okay. So what will your person's first impression of you be, pile 3? Oh, they might actually see you as someone who's very withdrawn from the situation. Or, you know what? I actually feel like the first time you guys meet, you guys must be having an argument, and they scold you or they lash out at you, and you just leave the room and you're like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this, bye. Yeah, you guys might actually be the enemies to lovers trope, to be honest, lol. But yeah, they might see you as someone who's very introverted, someone who's withdrawing from the situation, or someone who's newly basically you're someone who would have left something significant in your life and you're entering into a new phase. Maybe you joined newly in this person's company, maybe this is your boss or a new colleague that you end up falling for. So maybe you've transferred somewhere and you just enter, or maybe you left a long-term relationship and you tell them the first time that, yeah, I've left a long-term relationship and here I am. All right, now let's get into your love story. Tell us about the love story of pile 3, the love of their life. Oh my god, wow. Wow. Oh, guys, this card literally showed up in the other 2 piles. Like, this is literally the card of the reading today. Wow. It deserves its own shout out. Oh, we have 2 major arcanas. All right. This is actually the person you will actually have a marriage with. I mean, all the other 3 piles, it's also indicating something, a long-term relationship and marriage, right? But I mean, it's a choice. Maybe you just want to be in a live-in relationship with your partner. You're not just exactly looking for marriage. That could be that, right? But for your pile specifically, you will wed this person for sure. All right. So yeah, basically, this person in your love story, I feel like in the beginning you guys might not really get along that well, and you guys might actually one of you might propose to the other person, like tell them, hey, I'm interested in you, and the other one probably wouldn't accept it ASAP. But after you guys have gotten to know each other, there's a sense of transparency between you two. You guys probably have known each other for quite some time. I'm also getting like in the beginning, this relationship, of course, will go through its trials and tribulations. By relationship, I don't mean like when you're actually married or when you're in love. This is your love story, right? So, how you actually enter into the concept of marriage, long term stability, and all of that, right? So, in the beginning, one might reject the other, or both of you are not really looking for anything serious or something like that. But then, as you get to know each other better, you guys feel like I can be so free with this person. Like, I can completely expose myself to this person, tell them everything about my life, and I never feel judged. Like, you'll feel very safe, very calm, very secure with this person. And then all of a sudden, you guys might decide, let's date. Or all of a sudden, you guys might be like, let's get married. All right, so that is very much, guys. Okay, you know what this is very similar to? Haley and Justin Bieber's relationship. Like he got out of a long-term relationship, and in the beginning, both of them were just goofing around. They were not really serious. But after they've been friends together for a very long time, and all of a sudden, within 2 months, they got married after he broke up with Selena. Right. I'm getting something very similar to that. Of course, it's not exactly the same, but yeah, that's like basically that's what might happen between the both of you two. So that I just stated an example so that you can understand how the reading, the feel of a relationship that I'm getting. And my God, both of you are going to have such a spiritual connection with one another. You guys are going to be absolutely compatible. Beautiful, beautiful pile 3. I'm telling you. This relationship is going to really, really enhance your spirituality. It's going to enhance your understanding of who you are. And it's going to give you everything you've ever wanted. This is beautiful, beautiful pile 3. Yeah, so I hope this reading gave you some clarity, pile 3. If it resonated with you, please like, share, and consider subscribing. Bye. See you later.